What's going on, guys? hogebear here. Today's video, I'm just going to be doing a little bit of a few base spots over here on the Genesis Part 2. I'm going to kick it off with kind of a decent one. You're going to want to come to these chords, 43.7, 37.0, and look for this big old tentacle thing. And there should be like a waterfall here. This is kind of the surrounding area. And there's this little waterfall. If you come right in here and then go right up into here, there's like this little starter spot. It's not a mesh spot, and I don't think it'll get patched. It's nothing too special, but you should be able to just kind of slip right up in there and kind of build a little tiny base. So let's go ahead and head on to the second spot right now. I'm probably not going to do any cuts here, but we'll see. Spot number 2. So for starters, we've just got this little plot here at 41.0, 41.8, or sorry, 40.8, 41.6. There's just this little plat on the side of the little rockaway thing. There's a big tentacle over there, some more stuff over here, and it's just like a little plat you can build on just to like start out with, maybe early to mid tier for a decent sized tribe. So it's not anything too special, but let's head over to base location number 3. Okay, we're at base location number 3. This is just another little edge I found while I was kind of scouting around. Once again, this one doesn't have any carniflora on it, but it is going to be a pretty easy early game spot here. Just kind of build a little plat base here. It should be pretty hard to raid, at least early game, especially without the dinos from other maps and stuff. So let's head on over to, I think this is base location number 4. Okay, this is a little bit more of a different base location. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over to this area right here on the map, 49.1, 8.5, and you're going to look for this little overhang with this big tentacle here. Then you're going to want to look right down at this little edge here, go underneath, and there's going to be this little gap here that you can just kind of go up into. So it looks kind of small at first, but if you do come over here, there's another little spot. This is probably more of an unofficial or early game spot, just because it's not a very tall base location. You can go through this here, but then you can't go back through, so you'll have to just go back around and through here, which is pretty OP. If you just like put a few turrets here and then had your main defenses here, you could just have like a little turret wall, and people couldn't touch you, but you could just kind of come out, pop out, and shoot them, and then just go right back in. So that's base location number 4. Let's head over to number 5. This is base location number 5. It's actually kind of one of my favorites, probably. Let's turn on fly mode here. It's this little kind of, it's another one of the plat bases, but you can build like cliff plats on this edge. You can't build on here unless you put a cliff plat with one of these tech bridges, and then obviously this is a little bit of a thinner spot, so you can't exactly build here. It's still obstructed, but I'm sure someone can find a way to add some foundations onto this. And then you come down here, and you can put cliff plats. You can place foundations all around here, up here, over here, over here. So this is kind of one of my favorite spots. Then also up here, you can place cliff plat spam. It's kind of hard to get a fob down up here without actually placing cliff plats. So if you guys just spam this place off with cliff plats, at least for the first couple months, it'll be pretty hard to raid. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for this spot. Actually, I need to tell you the chords. It's 25.6. 5.6 in the Rockwell biome, and here's kind of surrounding area. There's like a little pillar there, the wall here, but yeah, let's head over to number 6. Bang. Alright, here's a little bit of a harder spot to get to. It's still decently easy. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Ooh, frames dropping. Alright, we had a little bit of frame drop. I also recentered my screen here. Here is spot number 6 at 40.7, 70.8. You have to come into the water area through this little pipe, and you just kind of come up. There's obviously sharks and all that in the water down here. I'll show you where to get into the spot, but if you just kind of come up here, there's another little smaller solo duo maybe spot. You can put a death wall here. You can place cliff pots all around this area. Let me grab some. It's a lag problem again. Anyways, you can come over here. You can place cliff pots like right on the edge. I do have a TP there, so it kind of prevents it, but you can get these like nice and even. You can place like hanging turrets right down under here. Let me grab another one. You can also place cliff pots over here and up here. So it's a pretty decent spot. You can place a bunch of turrets everywhere, and if we just go right down under here into this thing, I can show you guys how to get in here. Because not everybody knows how to get into this little water area. Let me throw my tech chest piece. My Federation tech chest. If you just come up to this little tunnel, then go around this way, up here. And this is going to take you into the kind of spawn biome. And you're going to be right underneath. Here are the codes to the entrance as well. 40.6, 70.3. And it's going to take you to this little dome thing. So that is how you get into the underwater area. We're going to head over to base location number 7 now. Okay, I didn't actually have a TP here, but here's base location number 7. It's at 50.3, 34.8 in the Rockwell biome. You want to come to this big overhanging thing where there's plants, and then this is the kind of surrounding area. You want to come right under here to this. You're going to look for this little technological looking thing and come right up in here. This is kind of like the other spot we looked at, but it's a little bit more flat and there's no mesh in it. And obviously you can build all around here. And I have no clip on, so you can build pretty big bases all up in here. It's a pretty nice spot. I don't know, I'll see if you can fit like a replicator anywhere. Maybe if you sink the foundations. Obviously you can't put it here. Where's the I don't think you can fit a replicator anywhere in here, but you can for sure fit smithies, fabricators, tames, all that good stuff. So let's head on to base location number 8. Okay, so we're over here, base location number 8. It's not the best one, but it is another one of those early game ones. It's at 37.7, 93.2 in the starter biome. It's on these two little kind of blocks. There's a few of them along the edges here. There are 2 of them here. You can build. It's nice and flat. You can build 2x2s. You can build the whole plat. You can place. Obviously, you can place a replicator. All that good stuff. So this would be like maybe a good crafting base. It can get hatch framed, I'm assuming, pretty easily, but it seems like it would be a pretty nice breeder base, maybe, or crafting station. This is the surrounding area here. It's a pretty nice base spot, but probably not the best for super late game. Maybe pretty decent for early game, because I'm not sure if Quetzals do actually spawn on this map. But once again, here's the chords, and let's go ahead and move on to base location number 9. Alrighty, we're over here at base location number 9 at 45.8, 75.1. It's kind of in the middle of the map here. It's just this little kind of tower. You can't place too much, but for the size of this, you can place a decent amount, because you can still build like a 2x2. You can build obviously all around this ring, or put tames down here if you want. You can put turrets overhanging. I don't know if you can put a cliff pot. Let's see. Let's see if you can place cliff pots up here. Yeah, you can even place cliff pots like hanging off the edge here. You can place these all around. Kind of like the ocean pillar, or not ocean pillar, but little metal platform in the lava biome on Gen 1. You can just place cliff pots all around here. So it's a pretty decent base location. Here's the surrounding area. Should be pretty easy to find. It's a big old tower here. that's going to be it for base location number 9, and let's head on to our final base location number 10. Alrighty, here we are at base location number 10, our final base location at 62.7, 92.1. This one is actually going to be a cave. I think this is the same entrance for it. Yeah, it is. So it does have 3 entrances, which is kind of unfortunate, but they are all on one side, and you'll have to build this up quite big. Um, it's just a cave. It's actually pretty flat in here. There's obviously that entrance over there, just down that hallway, and there's another entrance right over here. But overall, it's a really, really flat cave, and you have a lot of building space. You can clear this out, get a lot of breeding space. So this, in my mind, is one of the best locations out here today. Here's the surrounding area. It's obviously in the starter area biome. There's a little river leading up to it. You can place foundations all throughout here, and you can obviously build your death walls just in all these entrances. But I think that's actually going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you all enjoyed and actually found some decent base locations out of this. And I will see you boys in the next one. Later.